With the 2021 Formula 1 Portuguese Grand Prix coming up, Portimao features for the second year in a row on the F1 calendar. However, still an unfamiliar circuit, here's a lap guide to the Autodromo Internacional do Algarve. Into the downhill braking zone for turn 1, you want to try and maintain as much speed as possible for the next 2 turns by straight lining the section as much as possible without going too far on the curbs. Then into the much slower hairpin turn 3, take a wide line on entry, but on exit don't go too far wide as you need to set up the entry of the uphill turn 4 that leads onto the long back straight, and the corner itself induces understeer or oversteer depending on the line you take. Then into the downhill and heavy braking zone at the end of the straight for the hairpin of turn 5, you want to use the width of the track to square your line through the corner and maintain your speed, and on exit run out wide onto the curb at your own discretion. Turn 6 in most cars is flat, so setting up the entry for the fast right-hander succeeding 6 is critical and can be flat in the right car. Sense of corner is then a heavy braking zone without too much of a gradient into the corner, but an uphill exit makes for an interesting challenge to maximize the acceleration. Then just like a roller coaster, you're barreling down the hill, and at the bottom is a sharp ascent into a flat left kink and then double apex right-hander, where braking is tricky, and with reduced grip at the crest of the hill, vision is essential. Taking a wider line through the corner than most, you want to cut back to the right of the track to be flat through the next fast left-hander, and right after we're met with a blind left-hand hairpin, so you want to brake later than normal, being uphill, and keep your eye on the sausage curb that signifies where your left tires should clip. Then we have a short blast to the final braking zone of the lap onto a parabolic style right-hand hairpin that's downhill and off camber, so try to not run out too wide onto the curb on exit to maintain the speed and traction onto the final long right-hand corner, which can induce understeer on the downhill portion of the corner if you're not tight on the line, but also don't make erratic steering adjustments during the corner, allowing the rear wheels to lose traction and send you spinning into the gravel trap. And that's a lap of Portimao. I also wanted to try and see how far up the grid we can go from last in a 5-lap race around Portimao. As the lights are out and away we go here in Portugal. We get a really decent jump off the lights, and into turn 1 we take the inside line and fortunately didn't get wedged into the corner by the car to our left. We cover off the outside by running a wider exit and line through turn 2 and cleanly go around the outside of P6 into turn 3, although we aggressively finish off the move on the exit of turn 4. So basically we went from 20th and last to 6th in 4 corners, showing how potentially crazy starts here in Portimao can be. However, after that incredible start, I really lost touch with the leaders until the final lap. But we become a little too excited, going too wide on exit, and at risk of getting a penalty, but more importantly locking up into turn 3, causing me to lose the speed I had against the AI up front, and I was genuinely in contention to get on the podium in those few seconds. But we at least hang on to the position we were able to get off the start, making up 14 positions in the first 4 corners. If you like this video, be sure to like it, and if you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe. And I'll see you whenever I'll see you. Peace!